James, you've been around a few years. What does winning a game like that mean to this team and to where you guys are right now?
I would say it means a lot. You know, it was a good win. I feel like it was a good dominant win. I feel like we played and was the team that we know we can be. So it felt good to be a part of. Just gotta do it week after week, though.
What does an NFL running back feel like on a Monday morning? How do you feel?
I don't feel too bad. I was here last night after the game, so like I left State Farm, came straight here, so get sign a code up, all that type of stuff, just to get a jump ahead on it. So I'm feeling all right.
Is that something you normally do? Come right here after the game?
When needed. Yeah, when needed. When needed, for sure.
Probably honed your recovery pretty well.
Yeah, at this point, I know what it takes, and I know what's expected. Know what type of player I am, know what type of team we want to be. We preach physicality, so you just got to be able to do it week after week.
You have those first two carries like that, and there's the big holes, and you get the big gains. Mm-hmm. Is that a precursor to what's to come usually that you find, or do you try not to get ahead of yourself despite a couple of really successful plays?
I feel like I can get you in the zone for sure, but you also can't get too far ahead of yourself. Every run is different. Each play is different. You just got to lock it on the assignment of what you got this very play. So it juices up the team, and stuff like that, but also you got to reset every single play is different.
What do you tell Trey? We saw he was kind of going that east-west, trying to bounce around, trying to get some extra yards there. What do you tell a guy like that hasn't been able to really find that hole yet and get that big explosive run?
He knows he's talented. We know it's coming. That's why I say each play is different. We just finished watching the film, and a lot of those, there was nothing there for him, and he actually did a good job of getting the ball back to the line of scrimmage instead of losing yards for us. So that's just each play is different. So, no, he'll be just fine. He'll be just fine.
What were some of your takeaways after watching this game film? What were some of your takeaways the day after?
Really, we were looking for what we left out there, what missed opportunities we had so we can capitalize it, so we can play even better game. I got to scrape the paint on a couple more runs, being tighter, coming off the line. So, yeah, we got the notes from it, and we'll be better next week.
When you guys set the bar like you did yesterday in a game like that, anything less than that, I'm guessing, is not going to be acceptable for this team.
We just want to win, so it's awesome to put up 40 points, but we got to play hard, we got to execute, and if we happen to do all that and we win a game by a field goal or so, we'll take it. The name of this is winning, so we just need to win games. That's what we're here for.
Following up on something that Darren asked, last two games they made a concerted effort to establish you early, get you involved. What does that do for you? What does that do for an offense when you're such a big part of the game plan early?
Yeah, man, just executing what's called. It set the tone. That's what I try to do. Coming out, if I get the ball first, just being a tone setter.
What's your feeling in the offense is when you get in the second half and you have a lead and you're able to still be successful and pound it a lot? I think you had 72 yards in the second half. What's that feeling to be able to do that when you have a lead and not give the other team an opportunity to come back?
We just in a moment in the game, doing what needs to be done to win. This league, there's comebacks. A lot of the games end with the, last possession of the game. Comes down to the wire. So we're just trying to come out in the second half and be the same team that we was in the first half. We're starting fast and all of that. So we're just trying to establish the lead, keep the lead, and finish the game.
You've played a lot of games with Kyler, so you know what he can do. When he is as on his game as he was yesterday, do any plays with his legs or his arm even surprise you at this point?
Not surprise me, but it's still awesome to watch, awesome to see, just being out there with him. The play is always alive. I got all the nicknames for him, Houdini, Superman, all that. He just, when he's rolling like that, one of the best in the game. So.
He extends a play like that, Elijah Higgins, right, in the touchdown. Do you see it in the face of the defense? Do you see the defenders, sort of get frustrated?
Yeah, they couldn't do nothing with him. It was really awesome to see. I don't know if y'all seen it. You see him turn away before he even pass was even completed. Yeah, so he was just in his bag there. The game. He was in his zone for sure.
James, how cool is it when all three phases are performing at a high level like yesterday?
It's fun, you know. That's the type of team we want to be, and you know when all three phases are clicking, and you know the stadium's loud, State Farm. You know it's awesome to be part of. It's an awesome atmosphere, and it's just feel good. It's let you know the work that we put in. You know we work hard. This team really works hard. Everybody in that locker room, they come to practice, they come to lift, they come to meetings, they do it all. So we just enjoying the benefits of it and having fun out there.
Back to Kyler for a minute. You've been with him a while. Have you seen a better performance from him than you saw yesterday? Just off the top of my head, you know, Oakland, you know, remember that 2-point conversion and second half of that. But, you know, there's more to come. You know, he's just getting started. So, yeah. Are you feeling it from him, too? You say when he's just getting started. Are you sensing something different, maturity, whatever, in him this season?
He's been making plays, and he's been doing his thing, you know, since he got in the league, honestly, truly. So, he's right on time. He's just doing his thing.
Is there a moment in the game where you're saying to yourself, like, all right, everything is clicking? Like, can you pinpoint something?
Explain a little bit more.
Like, was there like a turning point where you're saying, like, all right, I know that this game is going in our favor? Like the fumble, for example.
That play.
Trey won.
You know, yeah, when I fumbled and Trey recovered, I said, yeah, things just going our way. Yeah, that's the play. That's what you was looking for. Yeah, that play for sure.
How much were you and the offense glad for Marvin? It's obviously get involved, but of course help get the jump start off with those 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. Just happy for Marv. You know, he works extremely hard. Obviously, we know how talented he is. So, yeah, he popped out for sure, you know, making a miraculous catch for the tutty's first one. And then the first play when we go back on offense, he take it to the house. So that's why we got him. He doing his thing.
How big was that O-line for you yesterday?
Yeah, they were huge, man. The first, my first couple of runs that both went for 10-plus yards, you know, they had the defensive line 4 or 5 yards in the back, you know, so that's easy, you know, and I can just, you know, run untouched, you know, take that all day. They set the tone as well.
How do you feel Beach did specifically?
Oh, yeah, Beach do his thing. Beach is reliable. That's why he's here, you know. I think like 150-something starts, like just unbelievable, man. So just a professional, you know, know what he brings to the table. He's going to get the job done for sure.
In the offseason, when we asked you about it, you said, hey, lighter boxes maybe, right? You kind of smiled about that.
Yeah.
What have you seen through 2 games now?
Man, just feeding off of each other, making plays, you know, just trying to take advantage. But, you know, him, Mike, Dortch, they all play great. Trey, you know, making plays, explosive downfield. When anytime our receivers is, you know, making explosives, you know, and getting chunk plays, I definitely think it helps us in the run game. So it goes hand in hand. We just work off each other.
What does it say about Marvin when, after the game, he happened to notice that Kyler's only 4 incompletions were to him? And he made a note of that and saying, man, that doesn't make me feel good. That's something we got to fix.
Yeah, that's how you know, you're somebody who wants to be great, you know, who's never satisfied, who can make all the plays but still look at the plays, you know, that they left out. You know, that's the difference, you know what I'm saying? So that's who Marv is. That's how he handles his business day in and day out. You know, he wants to make the most of every opportunity. So we just never satisfied.
You mentioned how the team works, to see proof of concept, all the talk about all the pieces and how talented this team can be, but for it to come together offensively, do you notice even more hard work going on inside the building? Guys want to come in and take it to an even higher level?
For sure, yeah. Like I said, there's guys who never satisfied and that know that we have to do this week in and week out, you know, because we come out there week 3 and don't do that, and then, you know, we gotta hear and all that type of stuff. So we just know that we gotta do it week in and week out. So we're happy about this. It's behind us now, and now we on to the next.
It's early in the week, but maybe from looking at Lions film last week, is there anything that stands out specifically about Detroit's?
Yeah, 97 over there is a good player. Good player, high motor. Know he had, I think 3 sacks or something last game. So, yeah, the head coach over there, you know, they'll come ready to play. You know, so we're excited about that. It'll be a nice opportunity for us to really, you know, see who we can be, you know, versus another physical team. So we're excited about it.
JG said he told Drew Petzing that I said good job, you know, towards the end of that game yesterday. What do you like about his scheme, his offense?
Man, just believing in us and you know, knowing what it takes. Really, you know, he come from a good system. You know, just I like the fact that he trusts us. You know, trusts us to get it done. You know, so the way he called, we execute, and puts everybody in the right position to be successful, and that's what you're seeing yesterday.
Thanks, James.
Thanks, man.
Good.